Hello guys, I am back with episode 4 of my Horse Ranch Let's Play. I'm here with Olivia. She's woken up. She has gotten ready and she is trying to have a talk with herself in the mirror to just practice how she's going to tell her dad that she doesn't want to do horse racing, that she wants to just ride for the fun of it. She's been nervous and tense and she just doesn't know how she's going to tell her dad yet. I am currently catching up with Miss Isabella. She just woke up and came down and she is making a parfait, a fruit and yogurt parfait. It is one of Olivia's favorite breakfast items because Isabella knows that Olivia is feeling a little bit nervous and she just wants to make sure that she's got a good breakfast so that she can feel absolutely wonderful for this talk. And for once, that parfait actually looks amazing. Like, look at that. William, he is actually already had breakfast and he is here doing some work on the computer. It looks like Olivia is going to have her chat with her dad in the office, so we'll see how well that goes after she's done eating her breakfast. But let's go ahead and check in on Lucas right away. Here is Lucas cleaning up the bed. He started with Midnight's first, of course, and Stormwatcher is over here. Lucas is going to go ahead and head to Stormcaller's bed, and we are going to also have to pick up that manure hiding over there, of course, Lucas. Lucas is going to talk to Midnight since Midnight did come for some nuzzle rubs, but he's going to go ahead and finish cleaning all of the manure around. But let's go ahead and catch up with Olivia. Olivia has made her way into the kitchen. She is still looking pretty tense about what she's gonna have to do next, and I think I can definitely see it in her face that she is not ready for this, but she's gonna finish eating the parfait her mom had made for her specifically because she knows it's her favorite. Olivia has made it into the office and she is about to say, "Dad, I need to have a chat with you. I do not want to do horse riding anymore. And I know you're thinking, what is going on? I just want to ride for fun. I still want to ride horses. I just don't want to compete anymore. And I know you've been training me all this time to compete." And her dad is basically not listening at all. He is just like, "I am done. I don't want to hear this." But she's like, "Dad, you're not even listening to me. Please. I just want to just ride horses for the fun of it." No. And her dad is literally still doing the exact same thing and not listening. And she's going to say, "For once, Dad, just hear me out. I don't want to do horse riding. I just want to ride for the fun of it and relax and just not have the pressures of competition and all that stuff, because you are making me extremely nervous for my competitions, and it's not helping with all the practices that we have to do. It's making Midnight also nervous and everything, which is not really good for my horse that I'm competing with." And her dad's saying, "So just so I'm understanding, you don't want to do competitions anymore, but you just want to ride horses, right?" And she's like, "Yes, Dad." But her dad's like, "No, absolutely not. I will not let this happen. You are going to continue riding horses and competing, and you will stop with this nonsense about you wanting to just ride horses. That is not something you are going to do." And she's like, "Dad, please." And she's like trying to explain that it's just not working. She's getting frustrated, and her dad's like, "No. If you decide you want to do this, you have one choice. Either you decide you're going to do competitions and stay in this house, or you are going to not do competitions and do whatever relaxing ride, and you are going to get out of my house. I want you out of the house by the end of today. So make your decision and let me know." And she's like, "Dad, you didn't even listen to anything that I just said." And her dad's like, "I just did, so make your choice. What do you want?" And she's like, "In that case, I don't want to be here, Dad. I would rather ride horses and still not have a relationship with you if that's what you want. Because that is what you are basically doing." Seriously. And her dad literally just laughed in her face and she just can't anymore. So Olivia's just going to walk out of the room and go back into her room. Olivia is just stomping off to her room. She has just had enough, basically. Olivia is in her room. She is shouting. She's like, "None of this went according to plan. Everything just didn't go like I practiced, and he just didn't give me a chance to even talk. He just absolutely threw everything that I said out the window, and he made his own plan like he usually does. And now I have to decide what I'm gonna do. I have to talk to Mom. Where is Mom? Oh my gosh." And she's literally freaking out, waiting for her mom to get into the room. And what better timing, Isabella just walked into the room. Olivia's like, "Mom, it didn't go as I planned. I had practiced. I had said everything that I needed to say. I even told you in practice when you were making stuff and you said it was completely fine. Mom, it didn't go right. It just didn't. Dad didn't even listen. He didn't even give me a chance to try and explain myself or even tell him my plan for all of this. He didn't do any of that. He wants me out of the house, Mom. He said if I'm not going to compete, then I'm going to get out of his house, Mom. What am I going to do? I don't have a place because I never bothered to do anything else because he's been pushing me to compete. Mom, what am I going to do? And Isabella is like, honey, do not worry. I've got a plan. I have a place that I bought that your dad doesn't know about. You can stay there for the time being. And why don't you take midnight because you are extremely stressed and everything. So it'd be a good idea to take midnight. I and Lucas will rotate coming to see you. But for the first few days, why don't you go ahead and just stay over there, get your bearings together and everything that you need, and we will come and visit once you have everything together. I'm going to try and see if I can talk some sense into your father once everything is going okay. Is that a good plan for you? And she's like, yeah, Mom, thank you so much. And Isabella's like, why don't you go ahead and pack some things that you might need from here, and I will go ahead and go to the place with you. And Olivia is saying, thank you so much, Mom. I could not do any of this without you. You've been the only one that's been supporting me with this. As a parent, Dad has just given up. I will never give up on you, honey. I am right here for you. Now, let's go ahead and head over there after you're done packing. Olivia's looking around her room and she's wondering what she's going to grab. So she's going to go ahead and grab her tablet that she used to use to draw and see if maybe she'll get back into that. She'll get her guitar, of course. She's also going to get the flowers that Lucas had gotten her, because even though her dad may not believe in her dreams, she's still going to try and follow her dreams at least. And then she's going to grab some clothes, of course, from her wardrobe. And I think that is all she's going to grab before she heads downstairs to meet her mom outside. Olivia is going to go ahead and say her goodbyes to Storm Dancer. She's actually going to brush Storm Dancer's coat. And then after, she's going to go ahead and hug Storm Dancer. She doesn't know how long it'll take before she sees him again. And so she is going to go ahead and hug him and brush his coat and just say, I will see you very soon, boy, and I hope you stay fine. And I think Storm Dancer definitely knows something is going on for sure. Olivia is going to hug her mother and say, thank you so much, Mom. The house looks absolutely fantastic. You're going to have to tell me how you got this away from Dad. It's such a cute house. And you're going to have to tell me the backstory someday to this house, of course, Mom. I can't wait to see so much this house has to offer. And I will see you next time. You probably have to get back before Dad notices that you're gone. And she's like, yeah, I'm starting to get tired, honey. I will see you next time. Go ahead and try and settle in. And remember, do what makes you happy, not what you think will make your dad happy. Do what makes you happy for right now, and we'll figure it out, all right?
The next day.
Good morning, guys. Olivia has woken up. She's still a little bit mad, but she has gotten some cereal out of the fridge. She has absolutely nothing in here, but she's going to go ahead and eat some cereal and then head outside to Midnight to take care of her, since it is officially her job now to take care of Midnight. Olivia is taking care of Midnight, and she's noticed Midnight seems a little bit different, and she's kind of getting worried that maybe this may have affected her a little bit, and so she's a little bit worried for sure, but she's going to go ahead and keep going, and she's going to try and talk to Midnight. But she's still noticing a little bit of a difference. So after she's done, she's going to call Lucas. Olivia's on the phone with Lucas and saying, hey, Lucas, do you mind coming over here for a little bit? I think something's wrong with Midnight. She's a little bit lethargic. She hasn't eaten anything. And I'm a little bit worried about her. And it's kind of starting to get me nervous. I know we just moved to this new place, and I know it might be what is causing her to feel like this. So if you don't mind, just go ahead and just come by when you're ready, please, and just help me out. I will be learning from scratch for everything, so thank you so much. Yeah, that's fine. I'll head over there after I'm done taking care of Storm Dancer. It seems Lucas has just gotten here just in time. Olivia's like, hey, Lucas, you didn't have to rush to get here, but thank you so much for coming. My mom just got here too, but I think she said she's gonna make some food, but we're going to go ahead and go see Midnight because I'm a little bit nervous. Olivia is standing here and watching as Lucas has done everything, and Lucas is saying, Olivia, I think you might be onto something. Midnight is definitely feeling a little bit lethargic, and she actually hasn't eaten. I even tried feeding her from my hand, and she wouldn't eat anything, and I think I may know why. So when females get pregnant, they tend to not eat as much as they usually do when they are training and stuff. stuff, and I think Midnight here is pregnant, so I guess I should be saying congratulations to you. And I think your dad's been wanting this for a while, so it's the reason he had gotten Storm Dancer in the first place. They had been trying to make a champion horse, and apparently I think he kind of got what he wanted, but with the fact that you've taken Midnight, since you did of course put all the work into Midnight, I think the foal is officially yours. But congratulations. This is going to be a lot, because Olivia's like, I wasn't expecting this, what? And she's basically just telling her mom what she just found out, that Midnight is pregnant, and she's like, wow, my husband's the one that's been trying to get this champion horse and selling horses, and now Midnight's actually done it. And Isabella's going to say, Lucas, do not tell my husband, we're going to keep this from him, and we're just going to let everything be, and we'll just see how well it goes, okay? And so Lucas is of course going to say, all right, ma'am, that is totally fine. Olivia, I've gone ahead and made some food for you. Why don't you go ahead and eat something, since I know you probably haven't eaten good food in a long. I'll go ahead and make some more stuff for you for breakfast and another dinner before I head out. And Lucas here is going to teach you some stuff about horses before he leaves as well. So I will see you a little bit later. Olivia and Lucas are over here by the stable area that is made for Midnight, and Lucas is saying, okay, so it looks like you have enough water for her, and you also have enough hay in this trough for her. She will eventually eat, but she might come up and eat on her own. But it's also good that there's some prairie grass growing for her in case she decides to just nibble on that. I also saw some over there by the tree, and it seems she's been already eating that, so that is good. And I think I see some manure, and you've probably never done it, so I'm gonna stand here and watch you do the manure. You can either put it in your inventory to use it for growing seeds, or you can go ahead and just throw it away in the trash like I've been doing for you guys. And she said, I've never actually done gardening, so I might just do that. Thank you. Olivia has found some seeds, and she is actually going to plant them and water these seeds. We have Isabella still here. She is actually doing some cooking with Olivia and teaching Olivia how to make her favorite breakfast food, the fruit and yogurt parfait. And she is staying here a little bit until she's done and then gonna head home. It's an exciting time to be doing this because it's finally getting them to spend time with each other. And it's just wonderful because they're getting to have some mother-daughter quality bonding that they hadn't been able to do because she's always been training and stuff like this. So it's definitely nice to see them doing some cooking together. But it looks like all of that is complete, and she is going to go ahead and leave. Olivia's of course gonna hug her mother and say thank you, Mom, for today. Aww. And have a safe trip heading back home before Dad notices you've been gone for too long again. But I love you so much, Mom, and I will see you soon, I guess. And her mom saying, yeah, probably in the next few days. I've got to do some neck making and some stuff to make up, so I'll see you in a few days. Isabella just left, and Olivia is eating some fish tacos that Isabella has made her for dinner, and she had made this one of course by herself, and so Olivia said, thank you, Mom, next time you're cooking you should go ahead and definitely invite me. It'd be nice to get to see how you make some of these things that I enjoy eating as a kid and even now. And so of course she's gonna finish eating and then she's going to head to bed, so I will see you guys next time.
The next day,
Olivia has gotten up this morning. She actually just finished taking care of the plant. She's supposed to be helping Midnight out, so we just got a notification that Midnight is going into labor, so of course Olivia is going to try her best to soothe her and help with the labor to make sure that she is feeling just fine. She's of course going to pick up the manure. So Midnight had given birth to a foal. We're going to call, I'm not sure if it's a him or a her, but we're going to call it Starlight. This is so cute. Midnight is just, oh, that baby is so cute. But we're going to go ahead and have Olivia help out with the horse a little bit, making sure its hooves are clean and its coat is clean. Olivia just finished feeding, well, is still feeding Starlight. Currently right now, Olivia is giving Midnight some love because she did absolutely fantastic in giving birth, and she is of course ready and back for whatever she wants to do. But I think this is a beautiful thing, and she's definitely going to go ahead and give her some love and much needed attention. And then she did go ahead and get a text this morning from Lucas. Lucas said he wanted to go ahead and take her out somewhere to meet a friend who had just come back from her adventures out in the world, and it would be nice for them to definitely meet. And I think the reason Lucas is thinking that is because he of course knows that Olivia can't handle 2 horses by herself, and the friend that Lucas is trying to introduce Olivia to would probably be absolutely happy to have a foal there. Wouldn't take advantage of the foal at all, so he was hoping that he could ask her to just take the horse in for a little bit until they figure out what they're going to do with the horse. It seems Starlight is scared about something, so Olivia is trying to calm Starlight, and I think it's definitely going well, and she is definitely enjoying this time with Starlight, but she definitely knows it's a lot of work. So Lucas has come a little bit early, and that is because he wanted to at least come a little bit early to see her and to also see if she needed a hand taking care of the foal. But he did go ahead and see the foal, and he thinks it's absolutely adorable. But he's gonna go ahead and ask Olivia, so how's it going? How's the new foal? And she's of course going to say it's a lot of work, I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely feeling overwhelmed. And Lucas is gonna say, I had a feeling you'd say that, but are you ready to head out into town? I wanted to go ahead and take you to the bar, and I have a friend who is meeting us there, so I can't wait for you guys to meet. So let's go ahead and head to the bar.
15 minutes later.
So we are at the bar, and of course Olivia has said hello, I'm Olivia, and Lily has said hello, I'm Lily. It's nice to finally meet you. Lucas has been talking a lot about you, so it's finally nice to meet you. Olivia's gonna say, so where do you live? What have you been up to? And Lily's going to say, I actually just got back from traveling. I've been to Mount Korumarebi, but I am back home. I miss my family, and it was surprising to find out Lucas actually came to live in this town, because I told him when I came to Henford for high school that I actually lived here. So it's nice to see that he's moved here, and it's definitely nice. What do you do? And Olivia said, to be honest, I'm still trying to find myself. I used to race in competitions. And Lily's gonna say, no way, I used to just ride horses for fun, but my parents have of course passed away, and I'm left with their house. They left me here, and the horses sadly passed away. I'd love to have a horse. And of course Olivia looks at Lucas, and they do like a small little smile, and Olivia says, actually my horse just had a foal. Would you like to keep the horse? At least I know for sure that she would be nice and taken care of. Why don't you go ahead and come over tomorrow to meet the new foal? It would be super nice. You get to see where I live, and I'd really love to get to know more about you. And of course Lily's going to say, I would love that. Now why don't we go ahead and get some drinks on me, of course, because I haven't had a drink in a bit, and I've been waiting. So everybody is over here waiting for a drink. Sadly they all have to sit in separate places. This is the one thing about the bar that you just are like not going to absolutely love. While they are at the bar, it looks like Olivia is getting to know everybody that is in town and getting to meet some new friends, but she's definitely enjoying herself. So I'm gonna let her enjoy the rest of her day, and I will see you guys when she gets home. Lucas has brought Olivia back home, and he wanted to make sure that Olivia got some tea. He's currently using the bathroom right now, but he should be coming out. But Olivia is grabbing some food before heading to bed, and I think right after she is done, Lucas will end up leaving just to make sure that she has definitely made it into bed safely. Going to say, Lucas, thank you so much for bringing me home safely, and she's going to go ahead and hug him and head to sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
The next day.
Good morning, guys. Olivia has woken up the next day. She is definitely not feeling it since she woke up probably with a hangover. But she is having some minced noodles, and then she is going to head outside to clean up after midnight. Olivia has just finished eating, and she is just cleaning up after herself. But she's talking to Lily, and Lily saying, it looks like you had a good morning. She's just saying, yeah, I have a little bit of a hangover, but Lily saying, I should be there around noon to check out the horse. And of course Olivia saying, absolutely, I'll see you around then. Olivia has just finished picking up after midnight and Starlight, and she is just out here harvesting some plants and taking care of them, since she did of course also start gardening, and she's definitely enjoying it. It's teaching her a lot about like food and stuff like that. So Lily has just gotten here. She looks a little bit hungover as well, but they are going to go ahead, and Lily is going to go ahead and say, yeah, I'm totally ready to see what the foal looks like. I have been thinking about it all day since I woke up with my hangover as well, but I hope you are doing well. and they are going to head over to Starlight and see how Starlight is doing. Olivia, oh my gosh, this horse is so cute. Well, this foal is so cute and wonderful, and Olivia's gonna say, yeah, you can go ahead and feed it if it'll let you. And of course Lily's gonna try, and Starlight is gonna let Lily, and I think Lily's definitely falling in love with Starlight. So right now Olivia and Lily are actually going to go ahead and talk. They decided to do it while cloud gazing, and Lily's going to say, so are you sure you're gonna just let me keep Starlight? And Olivia's gonna say, yeah. And Lily's gonna say, so what are its traits? Olivia's gonna say its traits are independent, friendly, energetic, and hardy. Lily's gonna kind of gasp and say, hardy? Yeah. And Lily's gonna say, are you sure you want to give me a horse that has a hardy trait? Because they can definitely be bred really well when they grow up and become really great at competitions. Are you sure about this? Olivia's gonna say, yeah, I am actually very sure about this. I just want the horse to be happy. I was forced to do a lot of competition and I just wanted to ride my horse for fun, but now that I've had a lot of time to think, I think in order to make money, I'm probably gonna have to do that, but I'm also going to go ahead and talk to Sienna to see if she will let me do some jobs around the equestrian center. But I think I'm definitely just going to go back and do competitions just to prove to my dad that I can do it my way without him literally on my back 24/7, just so I get to enjoy it and have fun. And Lily's gonna say, you know, that's a really good idea. Reason I'm saying that is because I actually left my parents as well. When I left them, I wanted to travel around the world, but they wanted me to stay and watch the ranch, which is fine with me, but I still wanted to see the world and do all of this stuff. And I finally did all of this stuff and I came back and I'm doing it my way now. And of course, Olivia's gonna say, well, in coming back and doing it your way, has it helped you a lot? And Lily's gonna say, yeah, it's actually helped me a lot. It's given me a new drive that I didn't think I would have, but you should definitely do it, what you have planned, because I think you might find a new drive in it as well, besides trying to make money, but you might also find something that you enjoy in all of this. Here's Midnight's butt literally in the way. But I think Olivia's going to take what Lily said into effect for sure, and she is going to go ahead and talk to her standing up now. Olivia's of course going to say, Lily, thank you so much for all of this and the advice, and if you really do want Starlight, I would gladly give it to you because I think she deserves a good home, and right now I'm under so much that I just don't think that I'll be able to give her the love and care that she needs. And Lily's like, I would gladly do that off your hand if that is fine with you. And of course Olivia's saying, yeah, why don't I actually drop her over at your house tonight at night? And Lily's gonna say, that would be absolutely beautiful. That gives me time to go ahead and get everything prepared for her. Olivia's of course gonna hug her mom who just got here, and she's gonna say, Mom, you came. And of course Isabella's gonna say, of course I came, honey. So how's everything been going? And Olivia's gonna say, actually Mom, everything's been going great. I made a friend. Her name is Lily, and she is absolutely wonderful, and she actually helped me decide what I want to do now. And her mom's going to say, all right, let me hear it. And of course, Olivia's going to say, so I've decided that I will do horse racing, but I'm going to do it my way and not the way that Dad's been making me do it. I'm actually going to talk to Sienna to also see if there's any jobs at the equestrian center that I could do to help out, to also make some money so that this is not all on you. I want to earn money and get to stay here, not just because you purchased it, Mom. And her mom's going to say, of course, honey, I'm very proud of you for doing all of this anyway, and I will be here for whatever competition you decide to do, of course. And so Isabella's going to say, it's getting kind of late, but why don't we go ahead and head inside and have some food, and then I'll head on out to head home. Just thought I'd do a quick little stop by when I was grabbing stuff from the grocery store. And of course Olivia's going to say, thanks, Mom. Always sneakily coming to see me so Dad doesn't know. Thank you. And Olivia's gonna also say, Mom, I decided to give Starlight up to a friend who actually, the one who actually helped me, and she's gonna take really good care of Starlight, and that's what makes me happy, because I don't want Dad to know that Midnight gave birth, because I don't want him trying to take the horse away. The horses deserve to not just compete all the time, but also have fun. So what do you think? And Isabella's gonna say, honey, that is perfectly fine. It's perfect, because then your dad will never know about it. And of course, Olivia's gonna say, perfect, Mom. I know you have to go, so let me go ahead and give you a hug. And I will see you next time. I'm not sure when that is. And of course, Isabella's gonna say, love you too, honey. Have a good night's sleep. I'll see you probably within the next few days. So Olivia has just gotten back after dropping off Starlight at Lily's place, and she's actually going to come back and take Midnight for a relaxing ride. She hasn't done that since she moved to this new place, so she's definitely looking forward to it. Olivia is definitely enjoying this ride she is having with Midnight, and it is definitely relaxing. She hasn't done this in a while, so it is definitely making her extremely happy. But they're going to do this for a little bit before heading back home and heading to sleep.
The next day.
Good morning, guys. I am here with Olivia. She actually just finished eating her parfait. She is going to go ahead and clean up and head outside, or maybe she's going to go ahead and head outside now. I was wrong. Olivia is taking care of the plants and she is watering them, and then she's actually going to harvest the ones that are ready to harvest. And then she is going to take Midnight out to actually sell these harvested stuff that she's grown in the market, because she just realized that she could be selling the rest that she's not going to use for anything for food out in the market. So she's definitely going to go ahead and do that. And then she's also going to stop at the equestrian center to see if she can talk to Sienna about the jobs and stuff. Olivia has actually just made it to the market area, so she's gonna head inside to sell her stuff. Olivia has gone ahead and met up with Sienna, and she's saying, hello Sienna, it's nice to see you again and to actually be able to talk to you. But I was wondering if you have any jobs in the equestrian. I would love to go ahead and help you out with them. And Sienna is saying, actually, yeah, we just got a board over there that has a bunch of jobs that people need with horses. So you would be perfect as someone who's been training to be a horse competition person. That would be exciting. And Sienna's gonna say, and Olivia's gonna say, thank you so much. I'm gonna clean up after Midnight back there after I'm done for sure. And Sienna's gonna say, so will you be joining us for the next competition? Olivia's gonna say, what is it? And of course, Sienna's gonna say, it's a burro race. And Olivia's gonna say, yeah, I will be there on Saturday, correct? And she's going to say, of course. And they are going to go ahead and head separate ways, but Olivia is going to clean up after Midnight, and then she's going to go and check out the board that Sienna was talking about. Olivia has noticed there are a lot of stuff written on that board, and she is going to go ahead and check it out. She is going to see that there are some residents she actually hasn't met. So there's a horse trainer named Irmo. That's what I'm going to call him, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to butcher his name. Irmo, and of course there's Roberto Crinkletop. So she is going to try and see if she can meet him, but then she is also going to see that there are plenty of jobs, and she is going to take one with Midnight, and they are going to go ahead and do that. So they have decided to do guided afternoon trail rides, so she is of course going to pick Midnight to do that with. So they've gone ahead and are doing the trail ride, so I will see you guys when they get back. So we have a notification here. Olivia has finished a guided trail ride, which improved her horse riding skill and Midnight's endurance skill. Being a horse lover, Olivia was able to ensure all the horses stayed happy on the trail, and a bonus tip of 386 simoleons. So she's definitely happy that she's able to earn some stuff, but she's going to go ahead and head home because they're still in town. So she's going to go ahead and head home with Midnight. Olivia definitely just got back home, but she is having a chat with Lucas, because Lucas said, I will be stopping by tomorrow night. It's been a while since we've hung out. It'd be nice to just get to hang out and see how you're doing along with Midnight. And since Olivia hasn't told Lucas anything that she has decided, she's definitely excited about that. So they will get to hang out tomorrow. After getting back and talking to Lucas, Olivia is grabbing some food. Of course, she's almost done eating it, and then she's gonna wash up and head to bed.
The next day.
Good morning, guys. Olivia is up and she is actually making some fruit salad. She decided to use some of the fruits and vegetables that mostly the fruits that she's been growing to make a fruit salad, since she did grow it herself. So she's definitely been also reading some books, some cooking books, to see if she can make some of the stuff that she hasn't eaten before, or just so that she doesn't have to depend on her mom so much. Before Olivia heads out to do that job, she's going to take care of the plants. She's definitely been enjoying doing this, and it's definitely something that she thinks she's going to continue doing, because it does make a little bit of passive income. So she's hoping to get better and to make these plans perfect so that she can at least have another passive income besides racing, along with also doing some of these community jobs. So Olivia is looking at the community jobs and she sees one called Teach Barrel Racing, and it would be perfect because it would get her some practice as well. So she is going to do that with Midnight, and they are going to head out to do that together. So here is how the job went. Teach Barrel Racing. Olivia has finished teaching barrel racing, which improved her horse riding skill and Midnight's agility. Being a horse lover, Olivia connected with the horse and training went very smoothly, earning her an extra tip, so she made another 386 simoleons. Olivia is going to do some barrel racing with Midnight for a little bit. Olivia has actually just finished her training and she is back home. I am going to have her dismount Midnight, and the reason for that is because I see something that she wants to definitely take care of in the garden, and that is the weed on this plant right here. She wants to make sure that her garden is definitely looking well, but after she's done with that, she's gonna go ahead and get ready. Lucas is supposed to be coming today so that they can hang out. They haven't had time to hang out in a while. So Olivia has gotten ready. She's decided to actually make a dinner for her and Lucas, and so she is making some vegetable dumplings, which is super cute. This is one of the recipes she had learned just as Olivia was making and finishing dinner. Lucas actually came and knocked on the door. Olivia told him to come in, and they are just talking. Olivia's of course saying, I'm just finishing up some dinner for us. Here is the vegetable dumpling. Olivia has gone ahead and put the vegetable dumplings on the kitchen table, and it looks like they just grabbed some to eat it together. Olivia's kind of nervous. Go ahead and taste it, Lucas, and let me know how it tastes. It's my first time making something for someone that isn't my mom, or at least making it with my mom, so definitely let me know how it tastes. And Lucas of course took a bite and said, this is actually very delicious. I didn't know you were starting to cook. Yeah, I've been learning a lot of stuff lately. Also, this is a perfect time to tell you I talked to Lily. Lily actually has Starlight with her, and I think it was a really good option to give Starlight to her, so it was really nice, and I think they'll definitely be doing well over there. Starlight is definitely going to enjoy it. Starlight's probably going to miss Midnight, so I might go there a few couple times just so they can see each other and aren't so upset about it. I actually want to go shopping, but I haven't had time to go shopping yet, and Lucas is gonna say, why don't you invite Lily to go with you? She loves shopping, so you should definitely invite her to go with you to see what you want to get. Olivia's gonna say, yeah, that's totally fine. I think I will do that. So of course, because they're done eating, she's gonna go ahead and put everything away, clean up, and they're gonna head into the living room. The movie is over, and Olivia has noticed that it is late outside. I don't think you should head back today. Why don't you stay over the night? You can head back tomorrow morning, and my parents won't even know you were here. Lucas is going to say, of course, that's fine if you're okay with that. And so this is going to be Lucas's first time actually staying here with Olivia. So Olivia and Lucas are going to hang out some more before they decide to turn in. And Olivia's going to ask Lucas, why don't you tell me about yourself when you were in high school? You never really talk about it much. Well, there isn't much to it. But it was a late night study session, and we were studying basically all night. We decided to pull an all-nighter, and all of a sudden we were just all getting sleepy. It was me, my siblings, of course, you know, and also with Lily. And we decided to do this on our farm in Henford-on-Bagley. So Lily got to see Henford-on-Bagley for what it actually was instead of just going there for school. But we decided to play some music and do some dancing instead of studying. To tell you the truth, I think we failed. Olivia's gonna say, ha ha ha, that's really funny. And of course, she's gonna use this time to kind of like, I'm getting tired. Do you mind if I just lean on you for a little bit? So even though it looks like they're making a move, just imagine that she's just leaning on him for a little bit, and they are definitely getting closer. And Lucas is just gonna look at Olivia and says, what are we? And Olivia's gonna say, to be honest, I don't know, but I think we should just go ahead and give us a try. you're already saying the night, so why don't we just go ahead and make it official? We both like each other, don't we? They're gonna make it official that they are dating. So while they are talking, guys, before they head to bed, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode so much that you consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified when I post new videos. Go ahead and leave in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking so far of this. I want to know definitely where you guys think this is going, or even just your thoughts in general. So go ahead and leave in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Love you so much. Bye, guys.